Hey, you cool cats, how is it going out there? Hope everybody's okay. Real quick, I want to throw out some thank yous for supporting my channel. Actually, all you guys support my channel, but some more than others. And I have like a tip jar donation to help support the channel below in the description. So I want to just give a special thanks to a couple people. John, you know who you are. You just did it recently. Thank you so much. Every bit helps. And Chantel, I hope you know. I hope I'm saying that right, and I hope that's your name, because I'm only getting on this PayPal here. It's only, but yeah, it's giving names, so it's got to be your name. But if it's under another account or something like that, I understand. You know who you are. Gregory, thank you so much. You guys rock the house. That's thank you for the love and the support. You guys are so amazing. Thank you. Also, since we're talking about the description department underneath my videos, I went through all my videos. So if anybody's looking to seek out what I'm using as far as gear goes, the TC Helicon, the Beat Buddy double switch, and I've got the QSC speakers. This stuff on here, maybe except for the double switch, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a chunk of change, a little chunk of change. You know, we know how it is out there right now. But it's an investment. You're buying quality shit. You've heard that old saying is you get what you pay for, right? So anyways, I've got links below. I'm affiliated with those, so that would help me too if you guys were interested in buying a TC Helicon, the acoustic, or any of the products. I think they link to any of the products. If you went to my thing and you want to buy something else besides what I have, that'll help out too. Doesn't really matter. So I've got the TC Helicon and the Beat Buddy on there. And yeah, this stuff's a little pricey, but it's quality stuff. You know, it's like buying a, I don't know, $100 guitar versus a $3,000 guitar, right? It's a big difference. So, but anyway, so I just wanted to update you and let you know that I'm affiliated with those products underneath, so because I can use all the help I can get. But anyways, that being said, topic today is what? Well, guess what? Spring's around the corner. So you guys have to man up and woman up and get your shit together and get out there and start knocking on doors. So the reason why I'm bringing this up again is because I've had questions about bookings and what's the first step in bookings. And so the first step in bookings right away is get a bio together. And what I mean by a bio is basically your history, whatever you've done. I don't care if it's bar mitzvah, and you know what? You can also put in there too is if a lot of you guys I know might be into open mic. Put your open mic in there where it's at. You know, I'm a regular at so and so, and I'm always at the open mic, and you know, make yourself look good in writing. Put a little bio, just a one sheet, just a one paper. Don't make a 2-page bio or 3-page bio, because honestly, yeah, some owners do go through the will read your bio, but a lot don't. So, you know, whatever. But it's good to have it on hand because it makes you look professional. So, and you know, this business, and I know you guys know, this business is really, you know, a lot of smoke and mirrors. Not all of it. You know, there's a lot of sincere and stuff in there, but in this business, the music business or the entertainment or an actor or whatever, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. And what I mean by smoke and mirrors is like, you got to buffer yourself up, man. You know, I know it's hard because especially you guys starting off, you're like, I can't say that kind of stuff on my bio. Say it anyway. Just, you know, you don't need to I don't mean flat out lie on your bio because they could check or whatever, but this is my bio, okay? It's a one sheet. I don't know if you can see it right there, but it's a one sheet, and it's got my picture on the top, and the first word is Jeffrey Dean. That's my bio. So this is my hard copy. Like if I go, and I'll print out like a dozen of those things. I'll go print them out if I'm going to go door to door. So if I'm talking to a manager or whatever, you hand them that. Say, oh, okay. But what's not on this sheet here is your contact information. Make sure you put your contact information at the bottom, somewhere down here or over here. It doesn't matter. Put it over there. My bios, if you want to get an idea of what. Yeah, I've got a lot of history on my bio, but I summed it up in basically two paragraphs. Mine it says Jeffrey Dean, brilliant musician, singer, songwriter, guitarist, performer. Excuse me. Jeffrey's authentic style allows him to deliver nearly any genre of music with a fire and intensity that will soothe your soul and get your feet shuffling. His extraordinary career has been a real-life rock and roll life, having shared the stage in the 80s with Guns N' Roses, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Gene Addiction, with his band Cat House, me and my brother's band. I know some of you guys are not aware. We were on Warner Brothers. And his in the glam rock days. So yeah, in the 80s, we were more dark glam than we were more like the Cult, if you ever heard of them. But anyway, so we weren't too girly looking, but we did have a lot of makeup. Through his process, Jeffrey has had a rare distinction to play country music, rock and blues, country, rock and blues music alongside of the legendary musicians as opening up for Dwight Yoakam, Merle Haggard, Chris Ledoux, Neil McCoy, Shania Twain, Clint Black, and most recently Uncle Kracker. No matter what era, Jeffrey continues to dazzle the crowd with his incredible, diverse repertoires of music. With a sense of divine, and his sultry, sensual voice delivers a variety of melodic acoustic covers to California roots originals, revving up a great mellow classic rock inspired by the Beatles, Johnny Cash, Dwight Yoakam, Elvis, Neil Diamond, Cat Stevens, and many more. As Jeffrey continues to weave his musical tapestry with his solo career, this is a performance not to miss. Jeffrey has just released a new single, All You Do Is Complain, and last year he had released a official music video, Let the Sea Clean Your Mind, and another video, This Is Your Time. And that's so that's it. So yeah, there's some, you heard the way it's kind of worded. I didn't write that. I wish I was that talented enough to write that. But my manager at the time put it together, or her secretary did, or something, or whatever. But yeah, but you know, you could probably get online and see how bios are written. Look at, because you know what? Your competition are the big guns. So go look at the how the bio is written for Ozzy or whoever, or you know, some of the folk artists, Bob Dylan. I mean, you know, just look at I'm sure there's ways to get and find their bios and see what their bios. Usually, if you go to their website, they have a little bio about them. So that's important. Now, yeah, like I said, not too many people probably even read it. You know, it's like, another artist coming through, da 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 da. But just in case they do, and also put this in a PDF file as well, because you want to put it, not just to hand out a hard copy to the doors you knock on. This helps, right? But you also want to put the same thing as when you get that email address, when you make your contact with these people in these venues, bars, restaurants, lodges, whatever they are, get an email address. Find out who does the booking. That's the first question. Who does your booking? They'll give you the name, number, or they'll say, oh, it's me, I do it. Oh, great. Could I possibly get your email address so I can send you a little promo pack? And now I have another file, PDF file, and I've got a list of the songs that I do, a partial of them, probably 100 of them or something or whatever. And it's in small print. It's in one page, but I put I think on mine, I think I put the artist first, like the Beatles, and then I put the name of the song I do. So, and I'll put Beatles and then all the Beatles songs that I do. So you could do that too, give them a little song list, so that's good. So you'll have 2 PDF files, right? And so you send them a song list. That's not mandatory, but definitely have your bio together. And then when you get their email address, because they don't know who the fuck you are, when you go up and talk to these people, a manager or a server or whoever, because there might not be anybody in to talk to about, Joe Blow does the booking, but he won't be here till Wednesday. Well, that's it's hard work. It's a lot of footwork. So you come back on Wednesday and talk to Joe Blow, say, hey, Joey, forget about it. Look at this. Hire me or I'm going to send my boys down. You know what I'm saying. But so get that together and get that email address from him and say, hey, Joe, I'd like to send you a promo, little electronic press kit or whatever you want to call it. And send him a thing. And so he'll, and also make sure at the bottom will be your attachments, right? Your PDF files, but in the main body of the email you say, hi, how you doing, I spoke to you, blah blah blah, make that short and say, here are some live performance of some links. So if you guys are playing out right now, make sure you get yourself a phone camera. There's so many ways to record, or try to get a decent recording, not so far away. Don't get a freaking full body shot. It shows you sitting on the chair. You can see the stage and everything. Make it tight. A lot of people make that mistake. Make it tight. Not up in your nostrils, but make it, like basically what you're looking at right now at me. You want to be that close. They don't need to see all of your guitar. And also, the audio will be better when you're recording with your phone or your GoPro, whatever you're return. So just make sure you set it up. Make sure you only need one camera. You can get fancy and go 2, but then it's going to take some editing. But just basically get it in tight. A lot of people make that mistake. They're like, they have their girlfriend or their buddy sitting at the first table, and they're a long ways away. You can hear it, but it sounds iffy, just sounds crap. And it just, it's not a good picture. You can see yourself up there playing, but when you're a half a mile away, what's the point? You know what I mean? Don't be shy. Get that freaking camera in tight. And record some songs. Pick your best 6 songs or 5 songs that you do the best. Get them on the phone, transfer it on your computer. There's free editing on there. Cut it into a verse, chorus, out. Fade out, and then fade into the next song, verse and chorus, fade out. Don't do the whole song. You're only going to do a minute and 30, whatever, or maybe not even that. Mine are kind of long, I know, but I have so much footage that my wife took of me, and it's like I don't have all day to go through it all, and she's got some on her computer, but anyway, make them short and, just cut it out, and they'll see, you edit it and transition into the next song. You get 5 songs. It's going to be about 5 minutes long, your video. And if you want to put on there, you put a title on it, put your name, and you could put the date on it because you want to see people know that it's fairly recent, And so, yeah, do that. And because guess what? We only have a week or 2 of winter left. And I know March is going to be funky. I know the weather's, who knows what's going to happen across the country. I was watching the weather guy the other day. So yeah, it's probably going to end up being one of those, maybe not on the West Coast here, but in the Midwest and back east, they could end up getting some more cold spells and more storms. So, wherever you're at, just be careful. But anyways, guys, spring is around the corner. So, right now, matter of fact, I got to do the same thing. Probably tomorrow, the next day, I'm going to go into the village and knock on some doors and see if I can get some email addresses. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go this one place called The Social. I went there. This is kind of the bullshit you put up with. They have an outside stage, and it's a big outside stage. Or the stage is it's great for a small band or a single guy, but the patio is huge. It's a good sized patio. It probably fits 100 people out there or more, maybe 150. And so all the end of last year, or in October, when we showed up here to Big Bear. It's warm. We're in Southern Cal, but we're high up in the mountains. So there's there's a lot of people. So I went, and what the bullshit I'm trying to tell you is that I went there twice and got emails. One girl was a server. She didn't know if it was the old email or this, and I didn't hear anything. I didn't even bother sending it out because I could just tell I was beating a dead horse. So I went back again, and then she gave me another address, and then she said, yeah, we're not booking anymore for the summer. And I already knew that, and I go, okay. So I just gave it a rest. I didn't even get an email address from them because nobody knew what the fuck, who I even talked to for. So that's what I'm going to do this week. Find out who does the frickin' booking, because they're having bands and solo artists play all weekend from noon till at night, and they have 3 or 4 different bookings that same day. So if I can get in there and do a couple hours, that'd be great. I don't know, he does book a lot of people in one day, so I can't imagine what his pay is. That's concerning me a little bit, but boy, what good exposure. And maybe if I don't get what I want, I'll kill it on tips. So anyway, so that's it. Get your bio together. Get that thing together, because spring is around the corner. You got to start knocking on doors, and you want to get in rotation on some of these places, or some of these favorite places that are near you guys. God, I want to get in there, and I haven't talked. Get in there and open the door, man. Knock on the door and talk to them. Say, hey, can I get an email address? That's the thing. Get an email address, and then you can give them this hard copy. Give them that when you leave, just so they kind of remember you or whatever. Because us musicians are pretty groovy, and so you leave an impression. All you guys do when you walk in and you're looking for a gig. You guys are groovy people, man, and you kind of leave a mark with them, especially if you hand them one of these, right? So let's get booked, and let's get booked this summer, and let's make some money, because we need to get smiles on people's faces. Our country's a wreck. We got nobody running our country. And now there's a war. It's just pathetic. So very sad. I pray for those people out there in Ukraine. Is it Ukraine? I think, yeah. I can't watch too much in the news. I just get so down. It's kind of a downer, Debbie Downer when you watch it. But anyway, but this is the thing. Here we are. We play music. We're musicians. Let's get out there and do it, right? Okay, I love you guys, and try not to wait so long to post up another one. If you guys have anything that you want to want me to talk about or whatever, please give me a shout in the comments. And also, if you guys are intending, I know a lot of you guys already bought some gear and you guys are in love with it and you dig it. I'm so happy. But now you can order through me and you'll get it. It's the cheapest you're going to find, unless you go used. Yeah, go for it, man. If you're ready to pull the trigger on some gear, on some of the stuff that I have, look down in the description. They're down there right now. So, yeah. All right, you guys rock. God bless you all. The donations that I got, a few of the donations that I got from, I went through the names at the beginning of this. So I thank you dearly, because it helps. It helps. To get this channel up and running, get it going. Because, you know, I think down the road too, you know, we can only talk about this for so long. I might want to venture off and, I don't know, turn it into a Bigfoot channel or something. Just kidding. All right, love you guys. Peace.